Hey guys, what's up? It's Coin Hunting Drew here. So it's been a little while since I made a video here. I figured I'd come on and try it again, give her a shot, give her my best. I want to, for this year, at least the plan is, to kick back the channel. You're going to see kind of more of a variety of things in some sense. I want to do a lot more detecting this year. I'm gonna try to do some coin roll hunting here and there. Just different random finds I have along the way, whether it's banks, like I said, coin roll hunting. Coin roll hunting is few and far between, just with the fact of getting coin nowadays. The other thing is coin stores pickups. I don't get to make the trip to the coin store as much as I'd like to anymore, thanks to work. But I'm going to try and get this channel back to where it was 5 years ago. I guess that's kind of the plan. I'm like I said, I'm gonna get some detecting in, and I might do a separate channel for like my cars and just other hobbies that I have. We'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna keep putting out, and we'll see what happens. So today is January 11th, 2022. Wow, there's a year that I has came so soon. Wow, it is already 2022. So what you're seeing here is the accumulation of the coin finds I have found throughout the course of 2021, whether it's found in pocket change or it's found through work, or it's just, where I found, on the ground. Some of these I actually have found on the ground. A couple of these are actually bank finds. A couple of these are Coinstar finds. Very minimal Coinstar finds this year and last year, but a couple of these were found all at once. Some of these were found over the course of the year, or even, for example, that one right there was given to me. So I'm just going to get into it, and you guys can see what we got here. I haven't really gone through this at all before making this video. I just kind of laid it out here, so you all get to see what we got with me. So let's get in. All right, we're gonna start off here, and I'm filming this on my phone. We're gonna try and get a good view. I don't know how good this is gonna pick up, but first find is a 1949 Denver wheat cent. This was found ironically towards the end of the year, just about in middle December. It's kind of crazy how I found that. So I found this 49 Denver in at work in one of my rolls that I opened, and about a week later I was detecting and I found another 1949 Denver. Or no, I take that back. I found a 49 Denver at work. It wasn't this one. I was at a grocery store and I paid cash, and this is what the cashier handed back to me. Sorry, it's been just, I forgot. But that was handed to me in change at a grocery store. There you go, there's some more better detail. There we go. I had zoomed in too much there. So that was handed to me in change in 1949 Denver, probably in the AU shape. Yeah, then about a week after that, I found one detecting a 1980s park with my buddy Jake. It was just a 1949 Denver week, apparently. I don't know. I don't really have an explanation for that. We'll get into some of these Canadian cents I found, most of these through work. We got a 1943 King George. Got a 1964 Young Head Portrait. 1957 Young Head Portrait. 1962 Young Head Portrait. Like a parking lot looking fine, 1963. And then what else we got here? 64, and then another 64. So some nice finds there. Nothing crazy to write home about. This is in a nickel roll at work. 5 cents. I think this is from the Bahamas. Yep. 1984. That was in a nickel roll. Pretty cool. And I guess we're going to get into some of the nickels I found here. It's got a 1955. That's a Philadelphia. It's in a little rough shape, but it's actually, technically, you could consider it a semi-key of the series. They only made about 8 million, if I believe I'm getting my numbers correct. What else is this one? We got a 1947. This was actually found the last week of December. Actually, the last couple days of December. This was a really nice find. I think this might even upgrade my book. It's a 47 Denver, believe it or not. That reverse is a little dirty, but hey, you know what? You're only going to see it from the obverse of my old Whitman, so why not? Here's a 1949. That's a Denver Mint. This one's probably going to get tossed back into the circ. It's just pretty slick. It's got a rim ding, so no point in really keeping that. No value. We got a 1939. Really nice shape. Nice luster still on that piece. Philadelphia. Not bad. What's the next one? 1941. That one is a San Francisco. Not too bad right there. A lot of nice detail on that one. Next one is a 1940. That's a San Francisco. Not bad. We got a 1958 Philadelphia. This is a uncommon date. I wouldn't really consider it a semi-key, but it's definitely in that range. Not a common date, that's for sure. As I say that, there's another 1958 Philadelphia. I didn't find those back to back, just to clarify. And then we got a 1939 again. A little bit of corrosion there. Oh, that's a nice one right there. I got a 1964. Yeah, it's a super common date, but won't find them with that luster every day. So that really nice piece. Probably not an upgrade for the book, but still. I got a 1951 Philadelphia, more of an uncommon date as well. Getting to the end here, 1939 again, another nice piece. And last but not least, a 1961, and that would be a Philadelphia with some nice luster as well. Not too shabby there. And we just got some S-Mint marks, nothing crazy. 69S, that's not an S-Mint mark, that's a 60D small date. 68S, another 60D small date, and a 74S. Just a couple of additions for some rolls I've been working on over the course of time. Then we got some uncirculated cents. Nothing too crazy here, but a really nice looking 62. Got a vacuum over here. 1962. 1977, really nice uncirculated piece. I get a 1961 Denver. This one's circulated. I think this one's going to go back. It looks to be BU, but it's more so AU. 64 Denver. A 1972 that I don't know why I set this one aside. I really don't. Maybe I thought it had a potential of being a DDO. I don't know. I'll look at it again in person and update you guys if it is something. There's a 71D. There's a nice 72. There's a 73 and a 64. So nothing crazy there, just, you know, some nicer pieces that I figured I would keep out of circulation, throw in the collection. Oh, looks like I missed a couple more Canadians. 1959 Younghead, 64 Younghead, 61 Younghead, and a 46 King George VI. I don't know how I missed those, I guess. Like I said, I didn't really go through this that well. Getting into some quarters. Nicer uncirculated, 1979. Nothing crazy. Just something I got in a quarter roll and figured I'd swap out. The rim is still nice. So, hey, maybe it'll be better for, you know, whatever I've got in the collection. I got an 80 Philly. That's a nice one. Not terrible shape. I don't know why I kept this one. It's just a 2021 quarter. Nothing crazy. So that'll go back in circ. Nothing crazy, like I said. I probably found it during the earlier course of the year and put it aside. So, getting into a couple unique finds here. Starting to get into a little bit of better things. This was in a nickel roll at work. That is a 1975 S proof nickel. It's an impaired proof. So not, you know, not a crazy good example or anything. But, yeah, I mean, it's circulated. But I think it'll still qualify as a, like a proof 60, 61, even though it's seen some circulation. Maybe even a proof 58, but, you know, still a nice piece. You know, not too bad. And for only a couple million minted, I get it. It's a proof, but, you know, finding in circulation with that low of a vintage, pretty scarce. And then we got a pretty well circulated 2005 Oregon State Quarter. That's a San Francisco proof. Like I said, it's an impaired proof, so I mean, it's not really worth much more than face value. So, you know, technically you're supposed to hold it by its sides, but I mean, it's really circulated. So Nothing crazy there, just a cool find. Not really worth much more than face value, but two nice proofs that you don't see every day. We're going to get away from a couple of these finds. I'm going to try moving those over a little bit more so you don't see them till the end. Let's show that there. That's a 2009. Focus there, 2009. Fourth design. Don't see that fourth design in circulation too often, so I put it aside. There's a couple coins in here that I think I just put aside because they were new of the year. Yeah, a couple 2021s. Those are going back into circulation. No reason to keep those. I found this. This is a 1983. You can tell it's like the zinc coating is starting to bubble. Not particularly an air, just something neat. Sorry, my hand's shaking there. But not an air, just the way the plating is. We'll switch over to this piece here. This is something my ex-girlfriend's brother gave me. I don't know why I put it in here. I guess I did. He thought it was gold, and no, it's aluminum. You can tell it's aluminum. Westminster Abbey. Looks to be like a church, cathedral. Like I said, it's aluminum. It's like a gold-plated aluminum. This is going to get thrown in my token collection. I don't think it's really worth anything, but I'll double check. But like I said, he's like, oh, it's gold. I'm like, no, it's definitely not gold. But, you know, whatever. Moving over to a couple of the better finds here. Starting to get into the better stuff. Two of these were actually found by my current girlfriend. And one was actually found by me. And this one was found by me. This was in the drawer at work. This is a 1953 Denver. It's a wheat cent, obviously. Really nice shape. It's, I'd say, a low mint state. Not a bad find at all. I was really happy to see that. And then she found both of these, and I was shocked. Got her looking, and she'll be seeing this video, so thanks again, Emily. I really appreciate it. Always good finds. She's learning. Hopefully you'll see her on the channel later this year. It's a 1957 Denver in really nice shape. Camera's not really picking it up all that well, but you can kind of tell. Like it came straight out of a uncirculated roll. She works, well, she's leaving now, but she worked at Subway, and she found this in her change. So, there's that. And then she found this one, too, a 1958 Denver in really nice shape, too. Another, you know, probably 19, gosh. MS63, MS64 piece. I don't know if it'd pull a 65, but just something you don't see every day in circulation. Couple uncirculated wheat pennies, so can't complain there. And then we'll get into the highlights. Found this in my coworker's till, ironically. And I saw it there. I swapped it out, and I don't know how I spotted it, but I spotted it all right. It is a W quarter. As you know, these were put out by the West Point Mint. To basically encourage collectors to look out for them in their pocket change. And they made, I think, like 15 or 20 million. I could be wrong. Maybe it's more, maybe it's less. But I found one. And honestly, this is the second one I've actually ever found. All the ones I found were in circulation. This one's a River No Return. And it is probably a low mint state. Might even be an AU58, but probably more so a low mint state. Maybe a $10 coin at best. But very cool to find that. Was really happy with that. And then the highlights. We'll get into the silver finds because there actually was a decent amount of silver for this year. I will start small and work my way up, and we'll go from there. So we find one of the first finds. This was probably one of the first finds. I think I found this one at work. I can't remember. This is a 1962 Philadelphia strike. Silver dime. Pretty sure I found that at work. I might have found it in a coin store. I couldn't tell you. But I found it over the course of the year. So that was a nice find. This one was found at work. I actually picked up ours at one of the ghetto stores. And this was in the till that I swapped out. 1953 silver Canadian dime. And then, ironically, December 31st, I was with a buddy of mine, and we went to the local supermarket. He had to get some cat food or something, and I came with him. And lo and behold, it's an hour before the place closes, or 30 minutes before they close. I checked the Coinstar, and sure enough, I found the last silver of 2021 for me, a 1955 Canadian silver dime. So can't complain, free silver, you know, and that really helped end the year on a good note. This was found at work too. This is a 1945 war nickel. Philadelphia strike in really nice shape. A little bit of rim damage on the left-hand side, but nothing too crazy. So I'm really happy with that find. Another nice silver for the collection. This one, I can't remember where I found it. I want to say I found it in my till, but I can't remember if I did or not. But sure enough, yes, I actually did. I found it in a quarter roll at work. I remember this now. This was found in a quarter roll at work. A 1964 Washington quarter, silver quarter, 90%er. That was a nice find. Got it for face value. Just melt at this point, but can't really complain. And then we'll get into this here because this coin gets into my next video, which you'll see hopefully soon. And I almost forgot there's a bag of some more other stuff, and I'll get into that in a sec too. But I'm not trying to make this video too long. But anyways, the bank that we drop off our deposit bags at work to has been really nice to me lately. And I noticed that when I went in there, God, this about 2 months ago now, there was a bunch of $50 in one of my tellers, one of the tellers, I should say, their little coin tray. So I asked to buy them all, and she was like really enthusiastic. And then she's like, well, I have a bunch of these large dollars. Would you want to buy these too? And I'm like, of course, I'll take them all. So I gave her my number. She said she'd call me if she got in any more. So she gave me like 10 Ikes, nothing crazy, and like $10 in halves. And sure enough, in one of the halves she gave me, it was a 40%er, 1968 Denver. So that was really awesome. All the other ones were clad that she had given me. But there's a separate story that I'll make in the next video about, it involves silver, let's just say silver in the bank. It'll probably come after this video, so you guys will see it shortly. So, 1968 Denver, like I said, just melt really, honestly, nothing crazy, but definitely worth more than 50 cents, I'll tell you that much. And then we'll get down into the highlight. This one was, I think this was around September or October. I was opening up a penny roll to go dump in my drawer, and I saw this coin by its edge, and I saw it like that. And I'll see if I can get a good focus on it. We'll try to zoom in here. I saw that. And I was like, oh, come on, focus. Come on, iPhone. There you go. So I saw that. And I was like, all right, well, you know, probably just like an old penny, you know, maybe a wheat penny or something like that. And so I dump out the couple coins, and then this pops out in my tray. Come on, focus. There you go. The reverse of an Indian. And I'll try to get a better view on that. Yep, that might be better. 1900 Indian popped out of my roll. And I was talking to a coworker at the time, and I just like discreetly pulled a penny out of my pocket and swapped it. Looks like it had some glue damage on the reverse. I'm not even gonna try getting that off, but maybe it was part of some coin project for someone's school. Who knows? I don't know. But a 1900 Indian found at work in my coins. How crazy is that? A 1900 Indian. It's like only the 5th Indian I think I've ever found in any coins in, you know, out in the wild. And then we'll get into this real fast. I'm not going to try and get all crazy with this, but these are all the wheat pennies. All the wheat pennies I found over the course of 2021. And a majority of these came out of 3 or 4 rolls that I had at work. I opened 2 of them, and half the roll was, you know, a quarter of the roll was wheat pennies. So I, you know, just got the other ones and opened them up, and I replaced them, put them back in the safe. But most of these are just 40s and 50s. I think there's a couple teens in here.
There's some really grody ones, but there's a couple 30s. I know there's a 1939 right there. Come on, focus. 1939. There is some 1930s in here too. Like I said, there's a 1930 in here somewhere. I don't think, like I said, I don't know if there's any teens in here. There might be, but I don't believe so. I think the oldest is 1930, honestly. I really do. 45. Yeah, I don't see anything super slick. Oh, I take that back. 1918. And you know what? I remember this one too. This is another one my girlfriend found. My girlfriend found the oldest wheat penny for me of 2021. So yeah, not a bad year by any means. Got a lot of nice finds, and hopefully, knock on wood, and there's no wood near me. Here, knock on wood. Hopefully I'll be able to get more videos put out here of different variety of coins and hobby related stuff. I just want to let you guys know I am going to try my hardest. So just stay subscribed. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Just helps me realize and know how many people are still around here. That's one of my concerns is coming back here, and not really having any subscriber base. But I'm sorry, guys, I've let you down as far as I've gone here. But things in life happened, and it's what else can I say? So that's my my goal for 2022 is to get back in the hang of things as far as coins go and get that content out for you guys and just do what I love, So hopefully this year we'll see what comes. So, all right, guys, happy hunting.